going on, everybody? How y'all doing today? I'm doing great. I just want to come here and speak about something real quick. Nothing major, but it's major. It's your thinking. Once you realize that your thinking is the cause of suffering, negative thoughts. I feel like I sneeze, but once you realize your thinking, once you realize thinking is the causes of negative thoughts, fear, self-doubt, anxiety, fear, and all that, frustration, all that, you're going to realize that you can actually get farther in life and actually enjoy life. Like, you can actually fulfill your purpose on this earth. You can actually live your best dream of life. Once you realize that thinking is basically like fear. Because now you're giving yourself the self-doubt when you start overthinking and thinking about it so much instead of you just doing it. Like I said before, thinking is thinking out of the separation. Thoughts is thoughts that come out of inspiration. That means that when you just chilling, mind your own business, when you just in a non-state of thinking, like non-thinking state, like when you're in a non-thinking state, like you just in the present moment, you just enjoying your life, or you just in the present moment, and then a thought come in your head. You know what I'm saying? Do that thought. That's your intuition talking to this guy, speaking through you, through your gut feeling, your intuition, whatever you want to call it. And then it's a thought. If it's tell you to do something, or just like if a thought tell you just to stay still and just, you know what I'm saying, just be still for like 20 more minutes, do that. But once you get in a state of thinking, like, dang, should I stay still for 20 minutes? Should I? Then that's where the fear, then that's where the anxiety stuff start coming in there right there. So that's thinking out of this separation. And then the thoughts is inspiration. So you want to do stuff and achieve your goals by thoughts through inspiration. That's what you want to do. So you want to achieve your goals through thoughts, through inspiration. You do not want to achieve your goals by this separation. Trust me, we all done before. We all did it, but just correct yourself. All right. That's why I say thinking take a lot of, like, we literally, like, for the majority of the whole day, we spend our whole time or energy into thinking. Like, we be in the thinking state the whole day, stressed out. That's why we stressed out. But that's why I say when you're in a state of non-thinking, you enjoy, like, you in peace, you enjoy, you stay in the present moment, you trust your intuition, you listen to your thoughts, stuff like that. So, and no thoughts is bad thoughts, or like, there is no bad thoughts, or, you know what I'm saying? It really, to me, it really ain't no bad thoughts. It's a thought. Like, when thought just shit, they do it. You'll never know. It might look bad, sound bad, but when you do it, you realize that, okay, it ain't bad. But, yeah, though. So y'all need to practice on staying in a state, being in a state of non-thinking. Just being in a state of non-thinking. You'll see exactly what I'm talking about. You're going to see that. You're going to start enjoying life. You're going to be in the present moment. You're just going to be, like I said, time going to go by. You don't even know it. You know what I'm saying? You got thoughts in your head coming up. You write them down, stuff like that. Trust me, I'm working on it. And, yeah, that's really true. Because I used to waste 99.9 of my energy thinking all day. That's why I was suffering and all that. Now, I don't even do that. I be in a state of non-thinking. I'm actually, like, enjoying life. I'm actually looking around, paying attention more. I've been aware, but I'm way more aware now. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. I'm listening to my thoughts. God speaking through me all day. You know what I'm saying? I'm on the right path all day. You know what I'm saying? So this is what I want to come on here and speak about real quick. Just be in a state of non-thinking and watch how it change your life. Watch how far you get in life. Now don't worry about it. You might be like, oh well, is I'm still gonna be thinking about my goals? Yes. You still gonna be thinking about all the stuff that you want, all that. You're just gonna be trusting your intuition to guide you to your goals. That's just that. Remember that. Just because you're in a state of non-thinking, that doesn't mean that you're not. That mean that you don't want nothing no more. No, you're just in a non-state. Like you just in a non-state of just not thinking. Like you're not thinking about, should I do this? Should I do that? Should I do that? You're not. You know what I'm saying? You're not in that state. You just, if a thought come in your head, write it down. Or if a thought come in your head, take action. That's all. Then once you do it, you be happy. You know, you have more energy. You know what I'm saying? Like you'll make that video or whatever you love doing, you'll do it with more energy and stuff like that instead of you doing it because you overthinking it. You think about, should I do it? Should I do it? Oh, let me hurry up and do it, this and that. Like, because now you overthinking it. And then that's what all the bad stuff can start coming in there, all that negativity. But, you know, I'm not a talkative person, so I'm going to cut it short. But that's just what it is, though. Learn how to practice on being in the state of non-thinking. And you're going to see what I'm talking about. You're going to see how far you get in life, start enjoying life, trusting your intuition, listen to your thoughts, letting your intuition guide you to your goals, stuff like that. Now remember, just because you're in a state, just because you being in a state of non-thinking, that doesn't mean that you lazy or you don't want no goals. No, it's not. No, it ain't got nothing to do with that. Got nothing to do with that. But you know what I'm saying? You just gonna be trusting your intuition. That's what I'm doing. I'm just trusting my intuition to guide me to my goals. And it's working. That's what I'm telling y'all. Like, stop that overthinking and shit. Just listen to your intuition. You overthinking won't get you to your goal. It's just gonna hold you back more, make you suffer more. But you trust your intuition, you're gonna see that you're gonna start getting farther and farther in life. Then you're gonna actually start seeing you getting closer to your goal. But that's it though, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, man. I love y'all. Thanks for all the support, man. Y'all, like I said, everybody gonna have a great year this year. Y'all just stay prayed up, stay positive, and just keep going. Don't never give up. Love y'all.